Gaza. He was saying there, this is what he's communicated to Israel, to the prime minister, that intent matters, but so does the result. Really speaking to what we have heard time and again from Israeli officials, which is that they are not intentionally targeting civilians. Right. But of course, we know the civilian death toll is extremely high. An historic day in the House. The lawmakers set to debate whether to expel George. Here in just over an hour, the House is set to debate on an expulsion resolution for Republican Congressman George Santos. The New York freshman crying foul today ahead of tomorrow's vote that could make him just the 6th House member in history to get booted from the House. Santos ripping his colleagues at a morning news conference, saying that they are guilty of double standards and that he's being bullied in the wake of that scathing House Ethics Committee report. It says that Santos spent thousands of dollars on things like Botox, personal vacations, paying off personal credit cards, and luxury goods. CNN's Lauren Fox live for us on Capitol Hill here. Lauren, this, of course, would be a rare...
This action, you heard yesterday from House Speaker Mike Johnson that he had some reservations about...
Republican Senator Tommy Tuberville is signaling that he'll back off of his hold on top military nominees as soon as next week. Instead, he says he'll refocus his blockade on a smaller number of what he calls woke nominees. CNN's Monty Raju is trying to lengthen this delicate truce between Israel and Hamas for another day at least. So far today, Hamas released 2 female hostages who are now in Israel, and they're expected to release another 6 people as well. Let's start with CNN's Jeremy Diamond, who is talking with us about the situation there with hostages and also the state of this truce, Jeremy. The hostages, as we understand it, are coming from different locations. What can you tell us?
Which is a Palestinian neighborhood in occupied East Jerusalem, drove up to this bus station, opened fire.
On that note, Leanne, Brianna brought up the fact that initially we'd heard estimates that some 150 Republicans might vote to expel him. That number has gone down since we heard from Speaker Mike Johnson.